I'm going to show you a banded lateral walk, and there's a lot of ways to do this. I actually have 3 bands. I'm going to show you each version of it. They're all relatively the same. They're all working your glute medius, your side glutes, so to speak. But basically, well, I'm going to go ahead and show you with this one. So like, let's say that you don't have one of these cool circle bands. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to kind of step equally on here, and just know that the closer that you step, the harder that this will be. So like if your feet are here, it's going to be really tough when you get going. So give yourself a little distance. That seems good. That seems about even, doesn't it? And you're going to cross these guys, and you can have them up a little bit, you can kind of have them down. Just find a place where they're taut. I'm just going to do this, because this lets me keep them taut. That feels pretty good. So get a little bit creative with your hand positioning, because not all of these band sets are the same. You are going to step to the side and you're going to lead with your heel, and that's going to help you target your glute medius. So you're just stepping to the side, and once you run out of room, you just step back the other way. You're going to want a certain amount of reps one way and a certain amount the other. If you're limited for space, you may have to get creative and just figure out, what's my total reps? How many do I do? I have faith in you. You'll be able to figure it out. So let's check out the other versions. All right. So these circle bands, they all kind of work the same way. So I'm just going to show you with this one. Above the knees is easier, below the knees is tougher. So we're going to go tough. All right. So the further towards your ankles that this gets, the harder it is. But what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to make sure you tuck your tailbone, brace your abs, and just lead with your heels just a little bit. So we're just slightly pigeon-toed. We're just going to the side, just back and forth. I am going to show you with this other one. So these little rubber ones, or whatever they're made out of, they can get a little bit crazy. If you have hair on your legs, they don't feel as good as those cloth bands. So just keep that in mind if you are buying fitness equipment. Just something to know. So this one obviously is not as tough as that blue band I just used. So maybe we go ankles. And if ankles isn't hard enough, I'll show you another version. You're just going to put it, kind of bisect your feet with it. Now we're getting tough. Make sure not to drag your feet on these, because it's going to snap your band. We don't want to wear out your equipment, so you're going to pick your feet up and drag them. And the same ones for those tube ones that I showed you first. Make sure not to drag your feet. Pick those feet up. That's your feet. All right, so that's enough of that. I think you get the idea.